Hi, this is Matt Bruff, Minister for Prairie Presbyterian Church, and I just wanted to let you know that this weekend we are starting a series on the book of Genesis. It's going to go for about 12 weeks, and this Sunday, obviously, we're going to start in Genesis 1 with the creation story, and this first chapter, we're just going to go for the first 25 verses, and there's this kind of rhythm that's built into that first chapter of God creating things, speaking things into existence, and then God looking at what has been created and then delighting in what God sees. So we get this repeated refrain, God saw that it was good. And so we're going to talk a bunch about that and what this might all mean for us today. Is this just about looking back on what God did, or how God created things, or why God created the universe and the world? Or might there be something for us to learn about what it is to participate in the creative activity of God? So that's going to be this coming Sunday, September 8th. And a few other things just to let you know about. We are continuing to need cookies that we're going to be giving away to university students. So if you are watching this and you're a baker and you want to bake a dozen cookies, 2 dozen cookies, and bring them into the church on Sunday at 590 University Crescent, we will accept those. They'll go in the freezer, and then we're going to give them out to students on Sundays as students come back for their fall term at the University of Manitoba. Speaking of students, this week we started giving out awesome coffee by the side of the church to our neighbors, lots of students passing by, but also staff members of the university and people who just live in the area. So we're doing that mornings, Monday to Friday. We are giving out great coffee. So we do that starting at about 9:30 and then going to noon. And we need volunteers from 9 till noon to help with that. And there's sign-up sheets there at the church to do that. There are also sign-up sheets to help with things on Sunday morning, like reading and bringing baking for Sunday, and also all kinds of other ways you can get involved. So go check out that bulletin board. A few other things that are coming up. Our young adult group meets this Monday night at 7 o'clock, and they have supper together, and they're working their way through a video series as well. So you should check that out at the church. And what else can I tell you about? Yeah, we are doing this really cool thing with music leadership. So if you're involved in music leadership at our church, or you would like to be, you can, we're organizing a couple of days where our music director, Evangeline Keeley, is going to be leading through leaders, like equipping them in various ways, different classes. So Monday, September 16th at 7 o'clock, they're going to build on some stuff that they started back in June, but also just learning and singing some new music that we're going to be introducing in our worship services in the coming weeks. So if you're at all interested in helping lead singing or playing an instrument on Sundays, you should get in touch with Evangeline, or just come out to one of those nights. Particularly for the singers, I think that'll be the focus, is learning the singing of those songs. So other things to look ahead to. We are in fact going to be having a Thanksgiving potluck supper on the Thanksgiving Monday, so October 14th. And there's some other things that'll be coming up as well. We continue to bring in food items for Winnipeg Inner City Missions, and this month's item is items for taco night that they're going to be having. So you can bring in taco enchilada kits, ground beef or turkey, which obviously needs to go in the freezer, jars of salsa, bricks of cheese, also in the freezer. So put those and mark them with WICM, WICM, for Winnipeg Inner City Missions, and throw them in the fridge in the basement of the church. And any of the other non-perishable stuff, you can put it in the bin just outside the sanctuary that's marked food donations for WICM. Yeah, so this is going to be an exciting Sunday. I know lots of people are kind of coming back from summer vacation, getting into sort of the September work and school mode. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you all this Sunday at Prairie, 590 University Crescent, 10 a.m. for our worship service.